conference here in Orlando, Florida. And this is Sarah Nicolas, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about some of her projects, what she's doing as a writer.
I write mainly young adult fantasy. I'm working on revisions on a novel about rare dragons right now.
Very cool.
I'm also working on another project that I'm not really talking about yet.
Secret project.
Yes, codename Hag. So you see me tweeting about it. And then I also video blog with the YA Rebels once a week. I'm half of Thursday with my sister. And I blog at YAtopia. And I'm also an intern at Entangled Publishing.
Wow, that's impressive. So you're here at the conference, and what is one of your best experiences you've had with conferences, and why?
I've been to a few conferences, and the one that really stands out in my mind is RWA National. I only got to go because it was in my town, and I'm not a romance writer, but there's so much available there, you know, I just had to go. And the sessions were amazing, and especially Donald Moss, if you ever get the chance to see him, definitely take it. It was a 1-hour session with 200 people in the room, and I completely revised my novel after attending a session. So
I read his book.
incredible.
That was fabulous.
Yeah, he's just as good in person.
I bet, maybe even better.
And then also the writers there, the other authors, were so nice. And I mean, published authors, everything, like in the bar, come over, hang out with us, you know. I didn't know anybody else at the time, so
that's nice.
Everybody just kind of brought me into their family, you know.
It's great to connect with people who are writing like you are and can understand you as a writer. Fabulous. So how do you squeeze in all this? You're writing, you're blogging, you're entering at, you know, for the acquisitions, for Entangled. I mean, how are you doing all this?
Number one, and this is something I gave up a long time ago when I started writing seriously, I gave up mostly television. I still watch a few shows.
That's sad. I like TV.
But I used to just spend, you know, hours upon hours watching whatever came on.
Right.
And it's not, I would find myself not even watching things I liked, you know,
right.
It would just be, it's on, so I watched it. So just,
Time sucker.
yeah, and even, not even TV, but like everything else that you find yourself doing throughout the day, you can find a lot to eliminate.
Mm-hmm.
And so the second thing I do is I use Google Calendar for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Android devices, my phone and my tablet, and then also my computer, and it syncs across all those devices, and I put everything that I do in it. And so
that they had that. You can do that.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
you can do it from anywhere, and it'll automatically update everything.
And you need that. Definitely.
It's a good thing.
Great. And so you're interning, and you're looking at all the submissions from Entangled. What kind of things do you see? What are some mistakes, or what makes a manuscript like, wow, I mean, what do you see? What do you recommend?
The one thing that causes me to tell my editor, probably don't buy this,
right.
is it just doesn't shine. Like, I know it's a hard thing to hear because it's a hard thing to fix, and there's nothing really technically wrong with it, it just doesn't stand out. And then another thing that I see often is a big plot hole that I know a beta reader would catch.
Right.
And maybe you have a beta reader and they're just not that good, and if they're not catching these kind of things, then look for another one. It's hard to fire a beta reader, but if they're not doing you any favors by not giving you good advice, or not giving you advice that works for you.
Right.
So I think those are the two major things I see.
Well, fabulous. Thank you so much, Sarah, for talking with us today, and it was a great time, and thank you so much for learning about our conference here at the SCBWI.